Hey guys, Augiesaint here and welcome to the channel. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day, and it is the weekly reset yet again on the first Descendants. I hope you guys managed to get the perfect reactors and components last week and you are ready for this week's reset. Now we are one day away from actually getting Ultimate Volby and Luna joining the fray, so you might want to jump in and try and get yourself a non-dimensional reactor for Luna. But plot twist, there is an amazing farm this week for bunny reactors, so if you are looking for a general rounds bunny reactor, as you can see in the background, we have the outskirt mission playing, and this mission is insane. You can just run around there. I got like so many. Look at that list over there. We got a massive amount of reactors. So if you're trying to still min-max your bunny's reactor, I know I am, I will be sitting there trying to get those all farmed up this week. Luna and Volby, they do drop tomorrow, so we don't know exactly which reactors we want to get yet. I'm going to assume Luna is going to probably be like non-attribute tech. But without further ado, let's hop into this week's farming spots. And as always, I will have the Google Doc down below in the description so you guys can check it out. The Bible, we're updating this with pretty much everything as we're going through the game. We're going to add the weeks. I'm going to keep leaving the weeks as they are right now and see if they actually do rotate around. So we can actually then just make like a week 1, 2, 3, 4 cycle. But if they don't, then we'll just leave them like that. Maybe we'll start deleting the previous weeks and we'll just put in the most current week. So for now, I'm going to add each week until we see if there's a cycle behind it all, or if it's completely changing every single week. Also, if you haven't checked this out yet, go check this out. If you are farming your hard mode infiltrations, there's a cheat sheet on there for all the modifiers to get like the minimum modifier you need to get the double drop, as well as tips and stuff on how to do it. So check in on that. Really cool stuff to know. So first of all, we have the auxiliary power in Vespers the Ruins. Now this is extermination mission. So we come over to Vesper Ruins and it's going to be right over there, the Ruins Courtyard. Now the mission is pretty fast by nature as it is extermination mission. You just run around, you kill things. There's no objectives or nothing you have to hack or control or anything. Just go around and kill all the enemies and you'll get yourself a bunch of auxiliary powers. Go farm up the best one there. They do seem to drop quite a few there. So I think maybe I was getting 5 to 6 per run. So they do drop quite frequently. And the mission only takes you about a minute and 15 seconds depending on your build or what descendant you may be using. Obviously me, I'm always running bunny for these kind of things. And then moving on to the next spot for the week, we have memory over at the Hagios forward base. Now let's go have a look at that one. Now if we come over to the forward base in Hagios, we can see this mission over here, broadband fleet beacon. We all know this mission is a barrier deactivation, but for whatever reason it is showing composite in the back. This actually took me a while this morning. I had to run like through all these zones to try and figure out, you know, what's the best spot. And then I'm like, wait a minute, I know this mission. We farmed this mission like a few weeks ago for the bunny reactor. So we came here and we farmed it, and lo and behold, it is actually still a barrier deactivation mission. So I'm not sure if there's a typo maybe on that, or if it reset with the week or whatever. So this is the one available this week to farm the fridges, but pretty much any one of these missions in the zone. I did find the other one, the cargo management zone, was quite a little bit longer. You have to actually hack one point eventually in it. It's quite a lengthy mission, probably about 10 minutes or so, maybe a little bit quicker, but it did seem to drop way more memory components. So if you want to go for that longer one there for a couple more, you can go for that. Otherwise, I would say just stick with the broadband fleet beacon mission. You can just run it really fast and you just have to run around and kill enemies. It's really quick and easy. I'm sure they'll add up eventually for like the time difference to how many components you get. I was getting about 2 to 3 components from doing the broadband mission. So go ahead and do that. And that will be the 2 spots for the components this week. And we just have a look over at the difficulty level rewards. You can see we have all of these. And like I showed you guys before, I'll show you each week. Just come to mission type. We know extermination and barrier deactivation is usually the best type of mission, like the fastest. And then the next runner-ups we have is seizure and defense. And then multi-seizure obviously is the bigger seizure one. So if we come to the components here, for example, this week we're looking for bunny. We are still going after that singular one, and we have an amazing general rounds one over here at the shipment base. So if we come over there, we can see these missions all over here are composite. Now we know those aren't the best type, but it's the only type we have available to us. And this one just so happens to be really amazing. As you can see in the background and at the beginning of the video, this is an amazing spot. This used to actually be the best farming spot until they changed how it worked, because you could just go activate all 4 zones and you go stand at the stairs. And then the monsters will just keep spawning and spawning and spawning until like the 5-minute mark. And then after the 5-minute mark reached, then you run up and you just go kill all of them. And there would be like hundreds of monsters up there for you to actually go kill, because they just keep spawning. But now you have to be in combat for them to keep spawning, is what the previous patch was. So basically just run around. You can still just let them actually take a couple of zones. So don't worry if they are taking zones. It's better for the mission to, you know, extend the mission. The longer you can do it, the more drops you'll get. But they will only start spawning if you are in combat. So I believe if you sit at the stairs, they won't spawn that many. Well, they'll spawn up until a point, until you like kill them, so more can spawn because you're in combat. If you're not in combat actually fighting them the whole time, then they won't properly spawn like we used to farm them. But that's going to be it for this week's farming video. So get out there, get all your components and all the reactors that you need for the week. Make sure you are checking Luna and Volby tomorrow if you are interested in building them up, so you can come ahead and see if there is any good reactors for them. But enjoy the bunny farming spot. Let me know if you guys would like me to add something to the series, or maybe like start a new series like the best budget Descendants or anything like that. Chuck down below in the comments, as well as the Discord, and join the streams over at twitch.tv/Augiesaint. We are streaming pretty much every single day, and I'd love to see your beautiful faces there. So thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you liked it, drop a like and a sub. It helps me out so much, and I'll catch you beautiful people in the streams as well as the next video. Augiesaint out.
Run free and dive into the sky. Hear the